It says I'm alive. It says good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Ruth is vacant today. She's at a funeral. Um, One of her aunties passed, and funeral today. I was I could go, but the transportation's multi-cab, which is fine. I always get in the front seat. Um, I chose not to today because it's like way far out. So good morning, everybody. How is everybody this morning? Hopefully everybody is well. Uh, I'm on early today because R has school today, and guess what? She may have to use the internet at 9 or so. So we'll see how that is, and my stream may be cut short today. So hopefully everybody is fine. Hello, Michael Blinker. How you doing, my good friend? Hello, Charles. How you doing? Welcome. How is everybody? Charles, how is everybody? Vaccine. Would you take the vaccine if you had to? I don't know, man. I don't know. If they had, they're giving, if they have free vaccine, would you take it? I don't know. That's a big question, right? I don't know. I don't know that I would for sure. Jack Redmond. Good morning, Jack. I know you got everything sold. You ready to come, right? Good for you. Michael Blinker, how you doing, my good friend? I wish I had some of Tony's wings. I want some wings. I'm craving wings. I see if I can find me some good chicken at the market, and I'll get me some wings. I'll get make me some wings today. So I will. Judy Fisher, good morning, ma'am. How you doing? How is everything? Michael Blinker, how is everything with you? Jack Redmond, good morning. Yeah, Mike, I was thinking about that. I would like to have some wings from Tony's pizza. That'd be good. Some good wings today. Pizza. Vaccine from China? Nope. Exactly. Yeah, it would be a big question for me also. Would I do that? I don't know. I don't know if that I would for sure. Go to. Yeah. Oh, forget it. I don't want them that bad. No, thank you. Just traveling out and about. You know what, guys? Just getting town's fine. We can get out and do things. But I tell you what, we have 3 more cases, so we have a total of 6 cases now, and it's kind of scary. The doctor, our friend, doctor says, if you don't have to go out, don't go out, Tom. Stay in. If you're in a situation, because they're trying to trace point of contact now. You know, who they saw last and all that stuff. So it's kind of scary, right? We're going to town. We're gonna go to town. I gotta get some hardware, some pieces, parts, some metal, some pipe and things like that. A project I'm doing. So we'll go to town. But I'll just ride my bike and go get all the stuff I need and go see a couple of friends, have a cup of coffee, and then head back. Judy Fisher, good morning. Me too, Michael. Yeah, I will take a vaccine from Pfizer here in Kalamazoo. You know what? Now Pfizer, they said, you guys tell me if I'm wrong. I read somewhere Johnson & Johnson has a vaccine, and they're doing test trials now. So Pfizer has one also, right? Good morning, Mr. Rick. High five. Good morning, all. How is everybody doing? Keith Richards, no vaccine, so you wouldn't take it. I would question. You know what? I would be one of the guys. Let's wait a year down the road, if I can. If you make it, take it. Howdy, BT. How you doing, my good friend, Mr. BT, and just saying hi to Charles and everybody. Yes, Pfizer's also. Johnson Johnson. Pfizer is a good company. They really are a good company. My past experiences, Pfizer's always been really good. Because they are I don't know, they just took care of their employees better than Johnson & Johnson did. BT, good morning. There's a number of vaccines being tested. Okay. They're saying that some of the vaccines that are headed here from USA. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. That was said on the news. China's going to give them the vaccines for free here. I don't know about U.S. According to what I understand, Trump is sending some vaccine here for the test trials. They're doing test trials under the supervision of Pfizer and Johnson, but it's Johnson and Johnson under the supervision. They're doing test trials here. So, good morning. There's a number of vaccines. I know there's. Good morning, Jay Mac. How you doing this morning? Good morning. How was everything with you? Washington State. How was Washington State? Rob Bowden, how you doing, my friend? Hello and bye. I've got to drive home from town. I'll check back with you when I get to see you still on. Okay, Ronald. High five. Yeah, Ruth is at a funeral today. I may have to cut the stream short about 9-ish, 9:15, 9, something like that. RR has class, and she internet. If it lags or slows down, I'll just cut the stream in her school. Oh, man, what a fiasco that is. Teacher sends, log on, join, Google meetings. I said just open up a meeting, but no. Anyway, ended up, I said text her and ask her what is the process to get on her school meeting. Well, come to find out, basically you had to open up a new Gmail account and log in that way through the Gmail account of her and her classroom. Well, she didn't say that in the directions. She said just log on your email. Log on your email and log in. This. Okay, log on email. What, do you want me to send you an email? So it took us 4 hours to get logged on in her class yesterday. 50 students. How many students are? 52 students in her classroom. And what a fiasco that is. And they're all on there. You know, kids on the computer. Zachary McCoy, good morning. Ronald sounds good. Zachary, good morning. I would take it and see what happens. That's the smartest thing. This is Scoot take it and say he would be the front of the line. All you got to do is Scoot, this is coming from Trump, and all you got to do is take this test. And if you take this test, I'll be happy. And that he'll take it. I know he will. Morning, Serge. How you doing? Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to Miss Mars, and tell her that we love her, and happy birthday to Miss Mars. I sang to her this morning on a message to her, so happy birthday, Miss Mars. Carl Fooning, good morning, good morning. I won't take, from John Ron, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't either. I would test all vaccines on Wolfen. Wolfen to take it. Wolfen to do it. Wolfen, take this. Semi-shelters in place, but infections are slowing. Jay Mag, I noticed we have an increase here. We've never had really any cases, but we have 6 cases now, which we've never really had any cases. And 3 of those came from OFWs overseas. And they're battling that now. They're under quarantine, of course, and they're watching them. The other good news is that they're already manufacturing vaccines, so as soon as approved, it can be distributed. Yeah, you know what? If it I don't know what side effects or anything the drugs may have. I really don't know that much about it. We saw a news report last night of the Manila and the doctors and the frontliners, and shout out to all the wonderful frontliners that are doing that. And it was really impressive how good the nurses and all the guys, they were saying they can't go to the restroom, to the CR. They have to stand and do that, and they can't eat because they have to take off all their clothes. So restroom and CR and eating, sometimes they may not eat for 8 hours, 10 hours, depending on the shift. She would sleep at a chair and was never leave the room for 10 days, Dr. Joy. And it was impressive how she did it. She would, fall asleep with her head on a table, things like that. Well, they're in full gear. So shout out for her. I don't know, the love has to be there for sure. I don't know I could do that. Hi, Tom. Hello, Mark King. How are you? Yeah, I came on early. I tell you the reason why I came on early. Ruth is at a funeral, her auntie. That's 2 aunties lost recently. And then RR has class at 9 on internet. So I came on early today because why my internet You know how that is. Will she be able to get on it? I don't know. Hello, Mark King. I don't trust them. No communist country for me. Please, especially one that started and get it out, having it caught. Yeah, I know what you mean. Ronald, I know exactly what you mean. If they release it and then they're going to give you a vaccine for it, it was that the plan in the beginning. You know what? Why would that happen? And I agree. Hi, Mark. Jay, I don't think Philippines would be in the top line for inoculations for vaccines finally developed. Jay, Mag, what they're saying is this: that what? Let me just say what was said on the news. What was said on the news was that there are vaccines available. There are coming from China. There is an Italy-based company that has a vaccine they're testing now. There is vaccines coming in from monitored from USA through Johnson and Johnson. Now, Jack Redmond was saying Pfizer also has another vaccine that they're testing now. So I know Johnson Johnson was mentioned on the news, and supposedly Johnson and Johnson. I don't think they'll do it for free, but China said they're going to do it for free. So we'll see about that. If they send it free, he's going to give it out for free. I'm having prostate problems and bronchitis. I'm really getting concerned about my health insurance because savings is not big and I have no insurance. My doctor says Philippine health free for me at my age. I tell you what, Michael, they have a policy. Philly Health does, but it's for foreigners. It's $400 for the year, and what it covers everything but operations. It'll cover bronchial. It'll cover stitches and things like that. But in a Z, what they call a Z package, surgery itself, they don't cover. But all you got to do is go online, Philly Health, look at the policies, and have your girlfriend look at all of it because a lot of it's in Visaya and Tagalog, and make sure. But they do have a policy. Now, there's another route you can go. You can go online, and they're what they have Medicards. You can buy a Medicard, and you pay like $100, $140 for the year, and it gives you a large sum of access. So look at the Medicards, MEDI cards. I did a video on all this stuff back about a month, 2 months ago, on all insurance because if you're going in, you have insurance, you have a Medicard. Oh, okay, or whatever. You give them good for if you're sick, the flu, your leg, or break your hip. It will cover those expenses. It just does not cover when you have heart surgery or things like that where they have to cut and go inside. If that is the case, you need a different type policy. But these that are available, that's what I have. My American friend, he just uses a Medicard, and he uses Medicard. If he needs any kind of surgery at all, he's on. He has VA, but the VA, you have to pay for it up front. You only approved hospitals, and then you send the bills and you get it. But he uses the Z-Pack. Now, I was lucky enough, I got married to Ruth, and I'm under the old grandfather policy with Phil Health. And so they cover, a lot of stuff. Hello, Scoot. Hello, Scoot. Happy birthday, Mars. I hope we're doing good today and safe, and God bless you both. Zachary, thank you so much. We're doing very well today. And thank you so much for the well wishes there. She's working, yeah. I knew she was. I saw it on a post, and I just wanted you to make sure you tell her that we said hi. A lot of California now back to stay home because people want to mask social distancing. Amen, Tom. You just won a grand prize. You won a dinner for two at your uncle's house. Ann agrees. High five, Ronald. Oh, yeah, I'm waiting on my barbecue burger to finish on the cooking. You know what? I tell you what, you eat well, Mark. I guarantee you probably have 2 ice cream bars left. 2. Because I guarantee you ate all of them but 2. I know you did. The other one? He had 10. I guarantee he's ate them all except 2. Danny Stout, good morning, sir. How you doing? John, how you doing? How's that baby? Awesome, awesome, awesome. High five. And high five, John. You're a good guy. Returns. They're there. They're here. They're here. I think 2 big ships showed up. Yeah, 2 big ships. They're there. I heard the same thing, Jack. If you want to know why all this happened worldwide, just follow the money. That will show you the truth. Yeah. Yeah, follow the money. That's what they always say, right? Mark and Ning, good morning, sir. How you doing? Will be top priority for vaccines. If that is true, yeah, the Philippines is on the list. I know that. Okay, you guys don't like China. China's giving them free. I don't know about Johnson and Johnson. Johnson and Johnson is here, and they're doing test trials here. They're already here anyway. They have a couple plants up somewhere up in there. They showed them producing a vaccine last night. Showed the lady in the test room producing this, and at the bottom of the screen it said Johnson and Johnson, and showed the lady. So did not say where or anything about that. I don't know anything about that. It just showed that. Then it showed and it showed the precautions that they even curtail. It's unbelievable, the precautions they got every inch. Even here is covered with some type of something. I mean, all you see in their whole body is their eyes like this, and I mean they're really covered up. So God bless them, man. I couldn't do it. Mr. B, good morning. Good morning. Jobs available where? Yeah, I know. You know what, Mark? That was the thing that I was going to talk about today. Was where are the jobs? Well, we all know that this day and age, it's going to be all online. I mean, I foresee. We talked about that 6 months ago. All the jobs are going online anyway. It seems like. Excuse me. I hate people that eat online, and sometimes I hate people that drink. But so, where are the jobs, Mark? It's all for teachers now. They're looking for teachers right now. They're looking frontliners, and they have a guaranteed salary here. Also, they're looking for teachers right now here, online teachers. So they're actually looking. They're calling everybody and anybody that can actually do it because the classrooms are. R has 52 in her classroom. There's 4 groups in her 7th grade. Each class has the variance of kids. Oh, 5. I'm sorry, 5. So her is 7th grade, 5 classes, and she has 52. So I don't know what these other ones have. But they need teachers because the class size is 50 per class. So they're looking to add it on for online teaching. So that is a big thing they're really looking for now. And they're asking, listen, if you can speak Tagalog, if you can speak English, and you can speak Visaya, we got a job for you. There was also a job last night. Ruth was showing me last night. If you can speak Visaya, Tagalog, and English, there is a program in effect here in the Philippines that through jobs online, you can actually get a job. The pay is it varies depending on experience, and what it is it's working at a call center. It did not say what call center it was. I know AT&T and everybody's here, and Dish and all those guys here. So many companies that are here that actually do that now. I heard you would also purchase stock in the hospital chain, and you get so many days free paid for service. William Widener, how you doing? You can actually buy their Cigna, not Cigna. What's the name of that? You wouldn't know. It's not Cigna. I'm sorry. It's a chain of hospitals. They have their own program here, and I forget the name of the chain. I apologize. I'll think of it in a minute. They have a hospital chain, and if you go in there, it's like Florida Hospital based. It's a chain here, and it's through like one of the churches, like Seventh-day Adventist. German hospital is really good hospitals here. They're scattered out throughout the Philippines. Danny Stout. I heard that Philippines money is quickly drying up. Someone there will be first out. Oh man, yeah. There's a conspiracy. No. Somebody committed fraud in Philly Health. In Philly Health, if it's not supported in the next year, it's going to be gone because there was fraud in the main office. Okay, it's all I don't know all about it. Breaking up, can't understand what you're saying. Michael Blinker, I am so sorry about that. So sorry. Yeah, my internet, I see I had over 100 on, and it's dropped considerably. Sorry about that. The Navy isn't returning to Subic. A private maintenance facility is being built. Should can stop refueling and maintenance. No troop station here. Don't need him here. Yeah, Mr. B, they're actually boots on the ground. I have a family member just arrived 3 weeks ago on a ship, and they're based out there. They're out there. They're here. They're here. So actually, I have two family members that are here from the Navy, and I have a Marine that's heading here. He'll be here. So shout out for those wonderful people that my family. In fact, they want to meet and can't meet. So my family's here. No, they're up there somewhere on the ship, based out there. They're coming in. There were. I can't pronounce the words. I don't know all the names and the words, but they're going to be here for a while, for at least 8 months. They said. Hello, hello. In fact, they're doing. The Army is here and the Marines are here because they're working with the Marines and Army here. Good morning, good morning. I came to Roadblock I'm coming back Roadblock. As for coming back to the Philippines, it may take another 2. Still with the airline tickets, or nothing 1,000 would cover. I see, Jim. I was wondering about that. Were you able to get it? Did you check PAL? Is PAL not flying? Is PAL not flying? PAL was flying there at one time, direct, so I don't know. I heard Philippines president talking to health officials, telling them to be quiet about his country. He told them to dare you speak out. Well, yeah, I don't know anything about that. Let's see, Jim and Rose marketing. Yes, hello. Dom, you want to know if there's jobs in the Philippines or USA? Jobs here. Jobs here. Jobs here. Mark, there are some jobs here. They're looking for teachers now. They're looking for frontliners, of course, like anywhere in the world. But frontliners, they're looking for frontliners. Guaranteed salary, guaranteed benefits. They're also right now. They are looking for a call center online. The one that I was looking at, they're looking to hire a little over 5,000 employees. 5,000 employees. The one we were looking at last night. Ruth said, "I'll do it." I said, "All the jobs you have?" She goes, "I ain't doing that. It's required. You have to work from 9 p.m. at night at home. You're all on. You're at home, by the way. You must have an internet service of 5 megabytes or bigger, and you must work from 9 until, I think it's 9 until 3 every day. 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. every day. If trying to pay me $1,200, I'd take the vaccine. You would, Keith? You would? America will share it with the rest of the world. We find out always have through different organizations like Doctors Without Borders and Franklin Graham's organization. There's one I saw the other day. The doctors were saying on one of the stations there in the U.S. I was watching that there was I don't know, it was about a panel of about 10 doctors, and they were talking about they found a way to cure the virus, and a process that they found a way. But I was watching an interview, and of course, what happened? I lost power, and I didn't get to see the last of the story. Every factory in my town is hiring. Not far with RV industry is taking off. Mark and Ning, I know. My friend was telling me they can't keep the RVs, no matter how many RVs they keep, and I want one. I told them I want one. But they're selling so many RVs they can't keep up with the demand, and people are going the RV route, getting rid of everything they got, taking that off, and getting out of there. And I understand that. You guys saying hi? Yeah, I heard them tell all the teachers that it's about the better pay and benefits to join the police force. I started a new job this week to get better lab equipment. We make glass shower doors. Real essential, right? Ogre, a new job to get better lab equipment. We make glass shower doors. Real essential. Yeah. Glass shower doors. I don't need any shower doors. You know what? Okay. Good for you. High five. Or you got a job. Good for you to buy better equipment. Did you see that explosion in Beirut? I did not see that. I did not. I didn't see anything. I didn't have the TV on. Last night we were watching a movie and Ruth and I fell asleep in the chair. she's been going a lot lately. She's been busy lately. This school thing with R is wearing her out. We literally spent 4 or 5 hours trying to get her online yesterday because we couldn't figure out what the teacher was saying. Everybody else having the same problem too. She had the same problem. Keith, Exposed Depot, yeah. Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you guys. Yeah, thumbs up. God bless. Hello, Mr. Doug. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Ride for life, fit for life. Mark, yes, drone like in her. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Out of ads. Kevin Ash. Thank you, my good friend. Out of ads. Thank you for sitting there watching, watching, watching. Tokyo is hiring. Tokyo. Keith, I don't, uh, there was also a job. They were looking for someone to do design work, and like the Jeremy and Jen situation, corporation was looking for someone to help do some SEO work and some design work for them. When I was staying at Quest, lots of USNs here there and working. Yeah, there is. I have two nephews that are here right now off the coast, and I have one nephew coming. That's a Marine, and he'll be here August, end of August, and so and it's just joint workforce, joint teaming. They're going to be here for about 8 months. They're here. They're here. There's two ships out there now. Is what they said. Hey, we're here, Uncle Tom. We're here. Want to see you. I can't get down there. There's doing sea trials. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, will not participate. It said want to upset China. Oh, okay. Is that what it is? They're here. Yeah, they're here. As, actually, one of the ships is pulled to port. They were one of the ships is at port because he was telling me about. He was. They were actually trying to go to one of the bars, and they have their masks on, and they couldn't get in one of the bars. They said they're all closed. He goes, "Tell me about it. Everything's closed." So RV sales are taking off because of the price of housing. Yeah, 30 miles from me is Elkhart. USA headquarters are taking off too because gas is cheap. Yeah. RV is something I enjoy, but that's me though. I'm kind of an outdoorsy camp style kind of guy. Believe it or not, I was in an RV for years there. So believe me, it's nothing. Living off the grid with me was easy peasy. I could do it in a second. And sleep on the floor and all that stuff don't bother me a bit. I didn't have a bed here. I've only had a bed in that room for 2 years. Rest time we slept on the floor. It's okay. I never even thought about it. One day, Ruth she says, I know this is getting harder and harder for you to get up. She said, we didn't get you a bed. I go, why don't we get a bed? Why didn't we ever get a bed? I never even thought about it. We did. R had a bed. She has a beautiful mattress, the whole 9 yards. And I'm going, why don't we get a bed? So we went and bought us a bed. I'm very simple. My roadblock is when my flight got canceled the 6th of July, I was supposed to call up and ask for a refund, which never happened. Now I ask for a refund, it's going to take 60 to 90 days. Jim, it's frustrating. Very frustrating. Good morning to you. I'm sorry this is happening to you. It's frustrating. I don't have another 1,000 for a ticket or it come in 2 days. Jim, I tell you what, it is so frustrating. Jim, it's horrible. Good day, Peter T. How you doing, Peter? High five. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Kevin, Ogre, Fit, PT, Pumpkin Eater. Kevin Hatch saying hi. Mr. Doug's in the house. Tom, my sister retired from the Air Force. I listen to Air Force news updates. They just redone Old Military Air Force Base Island in the Philippines for U.S. Air Force to station there on one island. I know that they're coming here to do military engagement test trials between here and this is what they said. I mean, this has been planned a long time, and I guess they're doing it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not an expert in that arena, and I'm not in the loop. Other than I know I have a family there here. Well, they called me from here on the phone that's Philippine phone, so I know they went and bought a phone. They're on. They're actually on two different ships, so they haven't seen Uncle Tom in a long time. I mean, last time I saw these boys, are I had them here, so they see me online. One was on the stream the other day. I just didn't say anything. He didn't want me to say anything. Hello, Mike. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, Mike? At one island, they're updating the OC port for the new Navy ships we have now, too. Ah, okay. So that's what it is. But they report somewhere. I don't know, somewhere here in the Philippines. They docked and whatever got off and whatever did their thing. Marketing. Years ago, I delivered motorhomes around USA from Elkhart, Bristol, and Orcusa. Loved it. You know what, Danny? That's a job to have. All you do is you work for someone like Lazy Days, for an example, and say, I want to be a driver. And say someone bought it and they're not able to pick it up, or they're traveling around and they want to drive it, and you've got to take it to Maine, or New Hampshire, wherever, California, you drive it. And it's really good money. I mean, it's really good money. And you just drive it from point A to point B, and you get per diem. You get you can sleep in an RV or stop at a hotel, whatever. Anyway, that's what they do for a living. And how they get back, they fly back. I work it out with another dealership. Hey, you think down to Florida, and then they just work it out. And but they fly at the expense of the owner of the RV. That's fine. Guys spend $200, $300, getting an RV there plus the fuel. It's okay. I think he say made $150 a day, and driving a car for $150 a day. Okay. RV. He did the RVs, not the pull, not the tows. He did the driving ones, coaches. They're here, but only in temporary duty. No permanent duty assignments. No permanent facilities. That's the best way for the country. Fewer abandoned kids and drunk calls. They're here maybe for temporary, but they are. From what I understand from my nephews, they're here for the 8 months, and they're telling me they're going to be here longer than that. They got other things that's happening, other things that's which is fantastic. Sound to me, like U.S. military going to be there as long time, but they're not doing the work. Yeah, they're going to be here for a while. I just don't want to say online, because they're going to be here for a while. Nobody. Let me put it this way. Mr. B, you don't think all the things that's happened in China, they're not going to be over here? They're going to be here. They're going to be here all the time. You can't. They're not going to park the car and then take the car away. They spend all this money on that fuel bringing them over here. They're going to keep them over here while tooling around, having fun. Having their not fun, but having their what do they call that? The combat things. And I guess Japan. Supposedly is having some ships come over too, and they're going to do some test trials. Danny stopped by. Who's your pony rides for kids' birthday parties and my new business, 2 ponies in a trailer? Nothing wrong with that, Kevin. But yeah, Mr. B, I guess apparently what happened was back wherever someone decided they're here, and they're going to be doing some. I'm not really familiar with the words where they have testing and things like that, where they combat testing, where they shoot and like it's not games, it's not war games. It's kind of like battles, not really battle, but training. Training is the correct word. Yeah, pony rides. Yeah, pony rides. Nothing wrong with that. Not a thing wrong with that. Good morning, Mr. Mitch Brumwell. Sorry about that. Yeah, it messed up on me. Okay. I delivered a motor home to Portland, Maine. Oh man, and had dinner in Atlantic, and 7 days later I delivered a motor home to Portland, Oregon. Ate dinner in Pacific. Denny, that was to do that delivery. A friend of mine said that a lot of the guys, they spend a lot of money on these motorhomes. 50 grand, 100 grand, to $1 million. He said that the homes that he's always driven were the $50,000 to $80,000 range. But some of the guys have driven the big pushers. Of course, you have to be licensed to drive that. Joint exercise. That's what it is, Mr. Mitch. That's what it is. Sorry about that. Military exercises. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Mark Jones, thank you. And Mitch, thank you for that. I couldn't remember what it was called. Joint exercises. Exactly, exactly, exactly. And they're doing it not just with one, but other countries are there, supposedly. Yeah, marketing. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, Tom, they talked about how Australia is going to stop being neutral and sending their fleet of ships to the Philippines, too. Sea trials. Yeah, that's it, sea trials. Hey, Ronald. There's two differences between temp and permanent. No families here. Joint exercise is the main reason. Getting used to working together, but long-term basis and assignments. Okay. Mike Wickham, Mark Jones, Mark King. Yeah, sorry about spinning. I was just listening on the side, Mark Jones, but helping Tom out with that phrase he was stuck with. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to all my wonderful people. And I know that a lot of them come on and just listen in the background. My good friend Kanoy and all the guys are back there. Kanoy, I love him because all of a sudden you'll see he'll pop in. Shout out to all my guys that do that. Thank you for saying here. People wonder, says, how come there's only 20 and there's 100 people on there? It was because a lot of people just sit and listen. A lot of people just don't do it. A lot of people are just people from the past and maybe just listen to streams. Some people are just stopping by. I'm getting a lot of new subscribers that are new people. Hi, Judy. So, yeah, thank you for the help. I need help as much as I can because this old mind is going on me here. I said, I got a great topic. I was laying in bed last night. I said, I'll remember it tomorrow. Yeah, I got up this morning and I forgot all about it. I didn't even remember what I was thinking. I don't even remember I don't even have one word in that sentence I was thinking. I go, what in the world's wrong with me? It's like, wow. Go figure. Tom can't say exercise. Exactly. Go figure. Yeah. Exercises. Guess what? Me and Art did and Ruth did exercises. Been doing exercises. My knees and legs are killing me. It's like Art says, Daddy, you're looking like pretty fit there. Strong. Ruth tried to move me the other day. One of my brother-in-laws tried to move me. He says, "Man, you're like hitting a steel thing." I said, "I'm bulking up." But yeah, no, I've been actually doing a few things that would consider exercise and not eating and not. It was funny on a stream the other day. Someone was talking about the cake eater down in Mindinao. At least everybody knows who I am. One guy says, I don't know who that is. But you know what? I love it. I love it. At least everybody knows who that is. And because of that, channel's growing. Mark Jones, that's exactly. Are you really, Mitch? High five. High five. Good for you. Good for you doing that. Mitch, you are a good man. Barry Thornton, that's what it is. Coordinated military exercise stated that he is unhappy with China's intrusion in their waters. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. And he said that. So his acceptance, I agree. And that's exactly what was said. I didn't get into all that. But yeah, that's exactly what he said. And he is not happy about it. So what we're going to do, we're going to fight them all? Permanent bases in many Asian countries, territory. X, LAW, good morning. Thank you. FTX. I didn't know. Mitch Brumwell, that's a good thing to be doing. Yes, Mitch. Trying to grow a goatee, that's counts. Okay, that counts. Goatee. Yeah. Trying to grow a goatee. You know what, too? There are, of course, we all got, all of us are frustrated. How many of you guys are really just tired of all this? How many of you guys tired of wearing the mask? How many of you guys just tired of just dealing with all the stuff? Or Ruth and I, even to go out somewhere, just getting somewhere could be. You don't know what hassle it is getting the CDO. Uh, it's horrible. 4 stops, complete off bus, temperature check, the whole 9 yards, and it doesn't take 5 minutes. It can take 30 minutes. It can take 40 minutes per check because you have to check everybody. The temperature gauges don't. They only have one. It's not like they have 100 of them. It's only one. So. So you're sitting there going, oh my God. Yeah, you're standing like, American. I wonder how long I'm gonna be here now. Well, I'm number 19, so that's 19 minutes. No, let's cut it in half. So you're actually figuring. I said, okay, I'll be back on the bus in 40 minutes, and I was on the bus in 30, so I was happy. But it's like, yeah, and that's just one stop, and then getting there, and then they drop you off, and then you got to have other means of transportation. It's still that way. Getting to DAP was impossible, so you can just start now. When you get an idea, put your quick memos in your phone. Exactly. And guess where my phones were? They're both out here. I have 2 phones. They're both out here, and both of them are turned off. And I said, oh man. And I said, I didn't get a notepad and put it by there. If I had a notepad, R would take the pen and Mommy would take the note because she always needs to write something. The best fighters live off baser instincts, anger, fear. The problem comes when they aren't fighting and they're out of society. The fighting, drunken brawls, and womanizing, walking street guys. Well, they have a deal that if people are out, they don't want people out. They don't want people out and about. So if it's under lockdown, right now, they're going to curfew right now until the 18th, I think. Line just for military exercises. Look in the past military exercise, they will not spend any money. We build a hole like that, and they're doing it right now. That's true too. Yeah, you're not gonna throw money into a well and not get something out of it. Been home since March 30th, and the furthest I've been is 3 miles. I've been, yeah, exactly. And it can be quite frustrating with that. You can't get out. You can't really. How many people have been in a room with more than, except going to the store, with more than 10 people? It's like someone said to me, I've been in a room with no more than 8 people since this thing started. I've been in a room at church more than 50 people, but you try to social distance, you can't. I mean, the church is small, so you try to social distance, it's impossible. You wear your mask though. Everybody wears the mask, and everybody does wear the mask. Children, how are you going to keep a 2-year-old or a 5-year-old wearing a mask? So it's really tough. But other than that, and I tell you what, I see a sign of here. More than anything is malnutrition, food. So we're going to be seeing that happen. We talked to the rice lady the other day and asked her how we're getting on the rice, and how she says rice is available now. There's no shortage, and they're actually getting shipments in. We are actually buying rice from Vietnam, because the rice Vietnam is a better rice, and it's better all the way around. The Philippine rice, the farmers are fine, but it's broken pieces. It's okay, right? So we're actually Vietnam rice. It's actually something that most all of our family now is using Vietnam rice. We're all eating Vietnam rice. We all buy Vietnam rice. It's just a better rice. It's a better quality rice. The rice that we have that we're trying to buy, and it's just too expensive, Vietnam rice to give out. So we're buying rice to help the families, the rice that we can get, right? And the prices have increased slightly because supply and demand. So I tell you, I've noticed the prices on stuff are increasing, though. I have noticed that. Yeah, didn't tell Ruth her younger brain as a notepad. I always tell Ruth and R, remember this tomorrow. Ruth goes, I don't remember. She does. I don't remember. She said, I can't remember where I put my phone. You think I can remember what you tell me to remember? So we all depend on our R to remember everything. Problem is, she forgets because she don't care. Yes. Mark Jones, LAW, hello. Tom, if I could find an article with Duterte speaking about the during the doctor's healthcare frontlines, I sent it to you. Okay, Ron. Okay. Rick is saying the military has changed. If you get drunk like that, you get restricted to the base of ship. Changes were made before '99. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you restricted. You're right. You're right. You're right. And they, how can I say? I don't know. I don't know their lifestyle. They're kids. You know, kids. I mean, they're men, but I consider them kids to me because they're 19, 20 years old. So they're on a ship and they come to the Philippines, and so it was new to them. And I said, you be be smart and be safe, and of course, like that. Folks, we're just ignoring the fake rules. Rick Tung, good morning. Aloha, Judy, LAW. Anyone notice that all the rules they laid down, masks included, and the fire still does as it pleases? Rick, that's the sad thing about it. The rules is, it's sort of like wear your mask, always wear your mask, and keep your mask on at all times. And what is it changing? I don't know. And I don't know how to even get in the numbers. I don't know how many people are tested. See, the key is how many people are tested. How many false positives are they having? Or false negatives, I'm sorry. Yeah, false positives and negatives. How many tests are really, I don't know. They're giving, you can go, I can go get a test for no charge tomorrow. I was going to lie. I can go get a test done. Of course, I feel okay. I'm all right. I mean, I'm not feeling sick. Why would I want to go ride in the bus for an hour to go get a test done? It's not something I would want to do. I'm getting tired of not having a normal life. Me too. Me too. Can't go to a beach. Can't go out 2 days a week. Some stores deny service. Allow a grocery store 16 restrictions. Mr. B, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you. And I'm getting tired. I want a normal life again. Post-it, Tom. Post-its. Exactly, JGBK. Post-its, post-its, post-its. I agree with you 110%. Post-its is the way to go. And I need to get some. I need to get some 100%. Yeah, sticky notes everywhere. It's funny, teachers over here don't want school to open, but they protest in large crowds. Yeah. That's something that I was thinking about too this morning is how are the teachers going to function there in U.S.? I mean, how are they going to do? Are they going to do the Zoom meetings like a lot of schools are using the Google instead of the Zoom. So, good morning, Scott. How you doing this morning? Sorry about the internet. I guess how is my internet? Is my internet going on, off, on, off, on, off? So, on, off, on, off. What are you doing there, R? Just trying to get a computer up. What's wrong with it?
Just turned off.
Yeah, turn off. When you're logging on the computer and you keep pressing those buttons, it'll log off completely. Getting ready for a school program. Good morning, Scott Scofall. How is everybody? Tom, I just says that I'll be able to type right now because I'm done eating my barbecue hamburger. Wash your hands. Mark King.
It's an optional.
Thanks for the info. Thanks for the info. Thanks for the thing. Barbecue burger. You know what I would like to have some. I would like to have. I want Kevin. I want Kevin to make me one of his chilies. I'm craving Kevin Nash's chili. When I saw him make that chili that day and how good it looked, I want Kevin Nash's chili. I want him to make me a chili. So Kevin, when we get together, I will buy everything you need. You tell me what you need. I may have to have it shipped in, but tell me what you need. I'll get it. Well, I want you to make me some chili. Kevin Nash, Scott S. Good morning, good morning. But yeah, JG, I will meet my students face to face, have wear a mask. Oh, I see. I wear my students face to face. Yesterday, today they're having what they call a face to face meeting, and the Google meetings, and it's okay to have that. The thing that I find interesting about it was that I think it's a learning experience for teachers more so than the students. The teacher really didn't know how to operate it. I'm not sure how prepared they are. It's all a learning experience. I mean, you still had students that did not get to class yesterday because school started on Monday, and they had to open ceremonies and the raising the flag, and they're having raising the flag today, things like that. So that matters quite a bit. Ruth and I were talking. Her going to school here, it seems to be it's going to be harder on us because the requirements. She's got to have a table. She's got to have a chair. She's got to have her own laptop. She's got to have her own internet, which is going to filter into our internet. She's going to be able to have the internet. It's creating something that okay. Now she has to go to school to take the exams, which is fine, one-on-one. But they're talking about her picking up the modules, and Ruth has to go to the school, pick up the module, bring it home for her to do. I said, why don't they email it? Email it back. Why is this pick up? Have her do the homework at home, send it back to the teacher. So, Jose, right? No way, Jose. And that's what I was saying. I said, how in the world is that going to happen? That's kind of like ridiculous. I'm going to go down that route. So for me, it's going to be something it's going to be hard for us to do. I try the Tozen this morning. If it doesn't work, let me know and I'll shut off. Okay, honey? Anything for my...
Bye, Daddy.
Oh, bye. Are you going to school now? She's going to school now. Bye-bye. Going to school now. Let's see, Scott. Wants to taste Kevin Nash chili. Would you vote for that man? Yeah, I vote for Mr. Kevin Nash. Listen, if all... Yeah. Hello, Mark. This species has become weak. We can no longer suffer loss, not panic. Yeah. Honey badger is like a war. People die, weak die, poor suffer, huge collateral damage. Go on, get a grip. There's a lot of news about the new norm, what it's going to be like. Some of the places are saying, hey, we're just going on as usual. I mean, literally. I think I saw a Brit was talking, there's no mask being worn in his area, and people just doing business as usual up there where he's at. The government is testing Kevin Nash's chili as a possible vaccine. You take that, and I guarantee it'll be a vaccine for something. You may have to be in the CR, but yeah, it looked pretty good. Teachers are saying all this worrying about distancing and cleaning is making it hard for them. Don't you agree? How that is, and it's one of those things that very frustrating. Shout out Danny Stout. The only funding was cut off due to the beef prices. Beef is something here that it's gone up considerably. Chickens have gone up as far as cost. Ruth and I were talking about that the other day, and the quality is gone because they're not selling the chickens and they're letting them set out, and the odor, it stinks and everything. I know a teacher that is on a module program because there's little internet, right, in their area. Modules are turned in once a week. If the student doesn't return, must visit them. And that's crazy. Mr. B, what they told Ruth is she has to go to the school on Monday morning and pick up the modules, right? And bring home, and then she does them during the week, whatever. And then on Friday, she has to bring them back on Friday to the teacher. Well, that's 2 trips a week. To go there, you got to go get a travel pass. So she'd have to get a travel pass on Monday and a travel pass on Friday every week until. I told her, I said, why in the world are they doing doing it like that? I said, can't they email it? She goes, no, they can't email it. I said, why? She said, I don't know. This is the rule, Tom. It's the rule. And I said, okay, it's the out of stock thing. Boy, did I get angry. Oh, by the way, let me tell you something else made me angry yesterday. I have three things that made me angry. One thing is, of course, we're angry now because we're sitting at home, right? Or here at the house. One thing is, she ordered a bottle of collagen, 250 tablets. Ruth says, something's funny about this. She counted the tablets in the bottle, 127. I paid $30 for that bottle. It's supposed to be 250 tablets of collagen. There's 127 in there. So, that was frustrating. I just paid $30 for 250 tablets of collagen for the girls. And I said, what made you count that? She said, just a feeling. It showed a really big bottle, and they bring this little bitty bottle here. And it's supposed to be 250. So I don't know how she's handling that. Something else that bothered me. If you order something, which expect it to be, like it says it's going to be, it never is. Now, when you order something, it's brought to you. The guy that delivers it has to take a picture of you receiving the item, which is okay. I understand that. That's not a problem. But the problem is if it's a product that's not as described, you can't have him take it back anymore. That made me angry. I said, why can't you take it back? He says, you have to. I can't take it back. You can't refuse this now. You open it. Once you open it, it's yours. I said, okay. So it's mine? She said, it's yours it's yours forever now, until you work that out. I said, okay, so it takes care. Don't make me roll after Mike T. How you doing? CDL on online classes. Oh, Microsoft Team. Okay. Uses Microsoft Team. Okay. OR is using Google, the new Google Meet, whatever it is. They're using Google Meet. And there's 5 classes in 7th grade at that school, at that high school, university. So, Mr. B, it's crazy. My wife teaches. Really? 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 Good morning. Really? The teacher yesterday had it so messed up yesterday. She was talking about how you need to enroll on to get in the classroom, and she was either so stressed out she couldn't get it all worked out. Finally, I sent her a message. Will you please say this? Go on your Google Mail, create a new account, create a new email address. Please put this name in, .edu, and put this password in. If you send that out to everybody, you will get a better response, and you only have 2 class members logged into your thing. What she says, go to your email, log in. Okay, so go to your email, log in, put this in, here's the password. That's it. That's all the directions. So I go to my email. What do I do on my email? No, it's not on my email. It's on Google. And all 50 students were on at 3 o'clock. It took from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock. After 5 decades, Philippines does not even have internet access to most big cities. That's the most only country in the world there's not internet. Everybody has TV. I said this, Ruth, last night. Everybody here in the Philippines has TV. Not everybody has internet. You can't even, kids can't even, or yesterday, kid was on, and it says, lost internet. And then there was another guy, I was sitting here watching, there's 50-something on, lost internet, lost internet, lost internet. Teacher goes, sorry guys, I apologize. Young folks are starting to see this is no longer about the virus, it's about an agenda. Bright side, retire early at 60, hit the beach at 61, have my last kid called college in Cebu. That's the most important thing. I agree. I agree. Let's go Yankees. Yes. Everything is done online. Everything is done online. And it's getting to the point where it's going to be. Yes, I agree with you. It's all going to be done online. Maybe a DU30 with his build is only right. Yeah, he build. Yeah. Something stinks about the honey badger when the drug companies can't find people with the virus to test the shots and the hot. You're right about that. Not only that, no stock, out of stock, can't get it. Sorry, sir. Uh, there's people meet Google Duo. Duo is better. True story. There's Google Meet and Google Duo. Duo is better. Yeah. LAW. Yeah, and I could understand that. You know, people are there doing that. Rose Moss, good morning. Good morning, Rose. How you doing today? One of the Cincinnati Red players tested positive for the virus. He took a week off and now he tested negative for the virus 3 times. He's cleared to play baseball. It's crazy. Rose, good morning. Thank you for coming on, Rose. Uh, from Hong Kong, good morning. Thank you. High five to you. Ogre, I live by Cincy. It's all smoke and mirrors. Yeah, a lot of it seems like. Rick, I've lived in Cincy as well. China, James, good morning, James. China-U.S. tensions high. Duterte shifts to China as he believes shift in world power. Yeah. Uh, Cities that are just completely shut down. We're shut down. We're shut down at 8 o'clock at night. A tricycle here in town, you're not going to get. It is really a most impossible thing, and there's not much we can do about that other than um, do our thing. It's one of those things that is like it's frustrating getting around. Rick Tunga, thank you, Mr. Rick. High five, my good friend. When using Microsoft Team Connect with the instructor at home, it's handled by Microsoft products within the Microsoft team. Ah, yeah, this Google, I don't know. I don't know. I thought they were using Zoom. I thought they were using the other ones that's out there. There's the other ones out there, but uh, as you know, there's many. Tom, I was looking at Alibaba. I think about the house you have. They're made in Yunnan. I'm worried about the bat juice. Yeah, they're made over Wuhan. These houses are made in Wuhan, but don't buy it from there. You buy it from another area. There's actually two companies. That's HBI's in Wuhan, and I can't think of the name of it. Bahoy Electronics, which is another part manufactures the house. What I did, I sent half the money, which was $5,000, to HBAI, and the other one was sent to the electronics company, which is they own that one too, which is the other one. Which, in other words, it's made here, shipped over this area, and that's where you pick it up at, and which is 100 and some odd miles away, and they do all the final touches and make sure everything works and everything is fine with it. And they make things for laptops and yeah, go figure, right? They make houses and laptops and phones and all kinds of stuff. And this house is set. The guy was telling me, the driver was telling me, because the company I bought it through was telling me that they bought when he was there. He says, "There's people here." He sent me a WhatsApp. He said, "There's people here that they do cell phone stuff." Back on his truck and took off with it. A lot of damage, permanent loss of jobs, eatery across the Cali Center, take drivers, state people work, foods delivered, permanent unclassified, or unforeseen territory. Yeah, I agree. You're right. It's like I'm like, this is all kind of like some of the guys say, I can't wait to get out of here. I can't get to go back to normal. In their case, they're saying, I want to go back where streets are closed. Streets are closed. They had some very nice two-story houses. They did. Charger. is to charge my phone. It's only at 19%. And this is what I have. I'll show you guys here. Here we go. This is what I have, and some I guess is, and it works pretty good. I mean, considering what I've had in the past, I just have to set that up there, and hopefully I can get another few minutes of service here. New Wi-Fi. Sorry about that. Boy, internet is just dying. It's dying all the way around, isn't it? That's a good thing doing. Yeah. Let's see here. Boy, did I miss a lot here? Yeah. And Rick is saying, welcome Rose Boz in Hong Kong. Rick Tung is saying, kids have a choice completely on the internet. What house or school, full time, with a mask, or at least we have since May. We here, yeah, they basically told us we can only use Google, and they had to have a selling his home. That's not those dryers goes with it. Hey, most important thing, buy the house for the when those schools sure gonna have a ration. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Internet, guys, is it bad? Is it getting so horrible there? I know it goes from 70 to 40, 30. It's horrible. Yeah, it's horrible on my end too. Well, I guess I'll close down the stream because my daughter said she needs to use the internet for her school. Cut this short today. It's about 45 minutes short that I normally would do. We'll be back on them. Thank you, Mr. coming on. Danny Stout, Mark King. Thank you, Ogre. Rose Boz, thank you for coming on. Thank you, Michael and Heidi. Thank you, Scott Schofield, for coming on today. Rick Morris, my good friend Rick Morris, LAW. Ronald Bowden, thank you for coming on today. Thank you, Michael and Heidi. Thank you for all you guys come. Peace, love, and blessings. Thank you. Brown out. These wheels keep spinning. Bye, brother. Ronald, thank you. Later, Danny Stout. And thank you so much, guys, for spending your valuable time with me today. God bless everybody.